And I think this is important to review some of the more toxic areas.
Okay.
I'm going to say that you have made fun of the way I sometimes don't get all the hairs on my neck shaved.
Yeah, I'm noticing right now on the right corner of your mouth, I'm curious, above all, scientifically speaking, you two are doctors. Doctor comes from the Latin docere, or in the ecclesiastical pronunciation, docere. It actually means to teach, which is perfectly suited to you two.
Right.
I'm just curious scientifically, how does it happen? Like, you have a mirror, you're shaving, how do you miss such large chunks of hair on the corners of your mouth? And I'm not trying to insult you. I know conventionally speaking, it sounds like I am. I'm really, as a scientist, how does it happen? I'm just very curious.
I do things quickly. I'm always in a rush, very type A. I take quick swipes with the razor.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I now predominantly, work in radio. The lenses here aren't that exact. My wife, doesn't get to see me up close too much. She's grown very distant. That's not true. I just threw it in there to see if I could pique your attention. But I don't think she's getting a good look at my face anymore. She saw it. She liked it in 1999. And
it was enough.
It was enough. Thank you. Thank you, John. It was more than enough. And so that's why he is very much into manscaping. He likes a...
Stop. Don't describe him. Describe you. So you were doing a beautiful job. Perfect answer. You didn't go defensive. You didn't go counterattacking. You described you. And that is really, really, really important in terms of having a decent relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You don't describe the other person.
I see.
Because every time you guys do, for the most part, it turns into either criticism or contempt. And contempt is sulfuric acid for a relationship. It's when you're criticizing from on high, being superior, fails.
What else is it?
Not only that for contempt, but it also predicts how many infectious illnesses the listener is going to have, like in the next 4 years. The times of contempt in 15 minutes.
Are you saying that I could make Jordan sick?
Yes.
By putting him down?
Yes.
Well, this is fantastic. Thank you. You
giving you a weapon?
You just handed yes.
You are such a rascal.
Well, I am. That's the nicest. That's the nicest way to put it.
Well, the problem is that the person who's contemptuous, that person's immune system also degrades over time.
Right. So by holding contempt for Jordan, I'm also damaging my own immune system.
That's right.
I'm lowering its ability to fight infection.
That's right.
So this is.
It's self-defeating.
This is bad for both of us.
Can I
Jordan.
respectfully ask, which I think is constructive, if I notice large patches of unshaved hair on your face, would you prefer if I remain silent and don't bring it to your attention? Like if you walk in and you just have a huge patch of hair, maybe on your Adam's apple, for example, you prefer that I note it internally.
Well, first of all, you're
implying
that the hair is growing out so much.
I'm just simply asking
You're
you.
implying the hair is growing out so much I could braid it.
I have seen such wild growth and in a very specific area.
Can I just say one thing?
High-profile area.
I am a very masculine man, and I know you're going to stop me in a second and say this isn't relevant, Conan, but I would like to say in my own defense, I am, for a man my age, I think pulsating with testosterone, I pump out a lot of facial hair very quickly. I think sometimes that's not my fault. And for you to attack me for being one of the most masculine men you know is, I think, probably unfair.
Okay.
He wants you to be quiet about it.
Okay, I will be quiet. I will note it to myself. I will not mention it to anyone else, nor you.
Well, you also tend to mention it when there are cameras and microphones around. Wouldn't it be fair to approach me quietly and say, Conan, you have a long tuft, it looks like a ponytail coming out of 4 pores to the right of your Adam's apple, and I will take care. I'll seek out the proper authorities.
So you prefer I pull you aside, maybe before taping, and bring to your attention your errors, your shaving errors in private.
Okay, pause.
Yes.
Put down.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Shaving errors.
I mean, it's objectively.
Errors.
Well, I don't assume his intention was to miss the hair, so I consider it an objective
Can
analysis.
you read his mind?
I cannot. He may have
Okay.
intentionally
So
wanted
you
to leave that
don't
disgusting
know.
tuft of hair
You
on his Adam's
don't
apple.
know, right?
Yes, I don't
And
know.
why does it matter to you?
What do
Why
you care?
does it matter to
What do you
you?
care?
It certainly doesn't matter, but I think when there's an elephant in the room, when a man walks in who's 95% shaved and there's just hair jetting out of his cheek, I just think it's worth mentioning. Sorry. I don't mean any insult. I don't mean any insult. It's easily fixable. It's not a slight on your character. We all make mistakes. I make mistakes. They're not related to large tufts of hair on my face, but I just think that it's, as human beings, we have to acknowledge something so painfully obvious that was somehow missed with all your technology, mirrors, you have lighting in your bathroom. But I'll do as you say and pull you aside and let you know.
I love that you refer to light and the mirror as technology. Jordan, my personal appearance is one of the things that we have trouble with.
Okay.
Another thing that we have difficulty with is that Jordan loves to expound, as he did on the phrase doctors. I find that insulting because you're both doctors, you're both highly educated, you're very successful, highly intelligent people. And then this guy is telling you the Latin root and what it comes from and what it means. Everywhere we go,
I love it.
Me too.
You like it.
Yeah. We're always learning. He taught us something.
Here's the one thing I'm going to say, Julie,
Okay.
if it's okay. He's often wrong. The information he told you, I would look it up because there's a 75% chance he's wrong. He has held forth and expounded on where Karate Kid 2 was filmed, wrong. The origins of pizza, what you're allowed to drink with pizza. He said, you don't drink wine with pizza if you're doing it correctly. He was corrected, in Italy by the people making the pizza that, yes, you drink wine with pizza. He's constantly,
These
wrong.
are your insults that I didn't know where the Karate Kid 2 was filmed?
Oh, man, that was humiliating.
Right.
And Ralph Macchio, who played the Karate Kid.
Ralph Macchio.
It's Macchio.
In fact, the CH makes a hard C sound like Pinocchio.
Okay, pause. So when you correct him, that's contempt.
I see.
I know more than you do. Let me tell you how it's right.
Yes.
Right?
I imagine
Yes.
a world where one can share information, where human beings can increase their collective intellect by sharing information. I've learned some things. You've learned some things. You tell me what you know. I'll tell you what I know. So you may not know that the CH is pronounced with a hard C, and that's understandable. I wouldn't expect it to. Italian's not your first language. But
unlike you, signore.